Hello everyone, welcome back. Today is a very fun day because we're going to be talking all things Lyme disease, supplements, how to heal your body, getting back into a healthy routine. But buckle up because I'm about to blab a lot. Okay, so first things first, we're going to be going through a lot of supplements that I'm currently taking because, fun fact, when I first got diagnosed with Lyme back in 2019, I was like gung-ho, full speed ahead, healing, very on top of things, which was great. And then, you can only keep that up for so long, then you get kind of burnt out on it, and I really did. I got burnt out on just taking a pile of supplements and doing all of the things, and I thought, I'm feeling better, so why do I need to be doing this? And now I know I was feeling better because I was doing all those things, and I can't stop doing those things. And honestly, that's a really good lesson to learn. I've always said that the cool thing about my health is it's always taught me great ways to just be generally healthy. It's not just for someone like me who has Lyme or immune system deficiencies. It's for anybody. Everybody should be prioritizing good nutrients, good self-care, and being on top of blood work, knowing what's going on inside of your body. To me, those are just fundamental staples for your life, no matter what your health looks like. Since I fell off the bandwagon and I'm jumping back on it, I'm back going full force. And I have many new supplements of which I'm excited to talk about today, to share why I'm doing it and what my symptoms are for Lyme, and just kind of how all of these things are helping me. So to start, I'm gonna put right here on the screen all of the Lyme symptoms. There's 3 different categories here: Bartonella, babesiosis, and chronic Lyme. So for me, I have babesiosis and chronic Lyme, so my symptoms fall more in that category. If you can imagine, there's a ton of different ticks out there getting into all different kinds of things, and there's mutations over time and just all this stuff. So there's a lot of different ways and forms that Lyme presents itself. For me personally, a lot of the symptoms that I feel like I've been experiencing have been really tight-chested. I like how on the symptom list it says air hunger. I feel like that's true because I know I'm getting air, but I still feel out of breath, and I think that goes in line with my ferritin iron deficiency. You can be presenting normal in iron but have low ferritin, and that's more important to look at. For me, my ferritin is super duper low because babesiosis likes to munch on iron, and then that in turn throws off the thyroid, so my thyroid is thrown off. So you have all these things that are connected where someone might look at you and see your thyroid is off and think, oh, you have Hashimoto's or Graves' disease or whatever, but really what is causing the thyroid to flare up? It could be so many different things, so it's really good to get to the bottom of it by doing super detailed lab work. The low ferritin comes with a lot of different symptoms. I feel like my skin doesn't feel the way it usually does. My hair is thinning out a bit. My energy levels obviously are super low. My muscles fatigue faster than normal. When I'm trying to work out or going up a flight of stairs, I'm just like feeling a soreness and a burning in my legs way faster than usual, and I can't seem to be as efficient in my workouts like I typically can. So for that, there's a few things that I'm doing to try and help my thyroid, my iron, and all the things that kind of come with that. Just at home, I am taking iron via this supplement, but then I'm also doing it via Thorn iron as well. I'm kind of alternating, and I really love, you'll see a lot of Thorn in my supplement collection here. I love Thorn. It is very much approved by my doctor, and I think that they have pretty decent prices and great quality supplements for the price. But I did just go in, I have a bit of a bruise on my hand, you can't really see it, but I did go in for an iron IV last week. They call it Venifer, and I did one of those. I probably should do 1 more or 2 more. They kind of are pricey, but they really help give you an extra super boost of iron, and then that's something for Lyme patients that I felt my best when I was doing them consistently. I don't know how often I did do them in the past. I would say maybe every 6 months I would go in and just get a few and then take a break, because you don't want to iron overload your body. But if you constantly are having something that is causing your iron to drop, you kind of have to stay on top of it to make sure that it's staying level so that your thyroid can function properly. Blood builder, thorn iron, iron IVs, those are my top tips for handling anemia. Could depend on what your anemia is coming from, but those are just standard ways to help get your body up in iron. Can help your thyroid and help your energy levels, your hair, skin, nails, all of the above. With that, I am also on a thyroid medication. This is an all-natural thyroid that I get from a special pharmacy here in LA, but there's Synthroid, synthetic thyroid, and then natural forms of thyroid, so that's what I take. I take a pretty small dose. It's probably one of the only true medications I'm on, but it's still a naturally derived source. The reason why I'm taking this supplement right here, this is something that my doctor helped create, and it is an immunoglobulin supplement with spore biotics and things to support the microbiome. So it's basically herbs, immunoglobulins G, M, and A, and probiotic, all the things in one supplement. So I take 3 of these a day. I do alternate between this one and this one right here. And this one, because it's really good to rotate your probiotics. I've been taking this one specifically before my period because it actually took my cramps from a level 10,000 unbearable and being debilitated to completely manageable, and I can still function and all of the above. So I do recommend that if you're a female to try. And then we do love seed in this household, and that will be a staple that I always rotate in and out in between trying other supplements to support my immune system. This supplement is really great if you are immune deficient, which is complicated if you have Lyme. We're back. Had to take a minor intermission there because I started to really not feel good. I'm doing some new treatments. One of them is a peptide injection, and then one of them is vitamin B12 injections, and sometimes they get me feeling a little bit weird, and I just had a mega hot flash and dizzy spell, but I did up the dosage of the peptide I'm trying to lower inflammation because of my Lyme flare right now. So I'm gonna slow down a little bit and keep sipping my water. And my brewmate, which is another tip of this entire video, is getting a cup that you can just take with you everywhere and stay hydrated. And this guy's been a game changer for me because this is actually insane. I didn't know if I believe that it actually doesn't leak, but it actually doesn't leak, which is so cool just when you close the little valve situation. So I'm gonna be sipping on this extra, but we get all of our water from Lazy Acres, which is a little market, and their alkaline water is really good, and that's what we give the bunnies as well, and it's good stuff. So we got alkaline water, ice cubes, and water in there, and hopefully my electrolyte delivery comes soon. On the electrolyte note front, I'm gonna be trying Perfect Amino's electrolyte mix. I did get these for us, and I wish so much that I could take them, but it just did not. I don't know why. I don't ever have an issue swallowing pills ever. Been doing this for a while. These I just couldn't get them down. I don't know why. There's something about the texture that I couldn't. So these are Tice's, and I'm gonna try taking the electrolyte powder mix and eventually the powder of just the aminos. But for now, I wanted to try their electrolytes because I don't have any right now. I think where we were was here. And the reason why I'm taking this is just for an immune system boost while I am missing my IVIG treatments, which hopefully I'll be able to get them before the end of the year. But insurance just like never wants to cover anything Lyme related for very complicated reasons. But all I'll say is Lyme is very real. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, they're a liar, and they just don't want to acknowledge what's really going on. And so unfortunately a lot of Lyme treatments aren't covered by insurance, but from my doctor, she's out of network, but I get a super bill from her, and then I submit that to insurance and they might cover a small percentage. So that's just what I do, but If you can find a doctor that's in network that is more naturopath, homeopathic, I do think that's the best way to treat Lyme versus just dousing yourself with a ton of drugs. But this is a great supplement for immune system support. Obviously, you need your gut to be supported because that's where a majority of your immune system is. So very important, and I do recommend this very much. What's next? For bloating, this is totally worth the hype. Yeah, this is 100% worth the hype, the Array Bloat Supplement. I have been feeling very puffy lately. That's been one thing that's been really frustrating, especially getting close to the wedding, which I just have to release that. Is like, it is what it is. Grateful to just be alive, and we're gonna have fun no matter what. But I feel like a little puffster lately. And the Array Bloat Supplement, I feel like when I take it at night, I wake up feeling a lot better. For stress relief, which is always a great thing, I used to take this supplement all the time. Come on, focus. All the time back in the day. New Adapt by Orthomolecular Products. I used to take this one all the time. It's an ashwagandha blend with L-theanine, a couple other root extracts, and totally feel the difference. Especially, I shouldn't drink matcha probably because it does make me have some serious heart palpitations if I have too much. But I try to give myself a small amount, a small serving. But this is just great for cortisol levels. I know that I have adrenal issues just because everything is so cattywampus in my body right now. So this is another one that I'm doing to help, in addition to New Adapt, support my adrenal health. Thorn Adrenal Cortex, I believe. You can do 1 3 times a day or whatever works best for you. I've just been doing 1 or 2 a day, trying to help regulate my adrenals to get back on track. Daylight savings definitely does not help with that, but it just helps regulate your rhythm. Vitamin C. Everyone should be taking vitamin C every day. I just think always stay on top of it. That's a staple daily. That's great. Seasonal allergy. So we take this. This is something my mom has been giving me since I was a kid. We call it ALJ, and it is by Nature Sunshine. Tastes actually really good, especially if you put it in like a cup of tea at night. I like to put mine in chamomile tea with a little nut pods creamer. It's really good. I got on that more frequently after we got bronchitis last year, and then Tyus has been doing it for a lung thing he's been dealing with, and it kind of just helps with overall allergies, especially having 3 rabbits in the house and having a ton of hay. It's just a good one if you have allergies, anything. It's all natural herbal extracts in it. Good stuff there. Omega-3s. I don't eat fish, but I will take this. I've never been a fish eating gal, but Nordic Naturals, I've probably been using their supplements for like 6 years now. Always a good staple. Used to take them all the time. Obviously, like I said, stopped taking them, and now we're back on track. This is 1,280 milligrams of omega-3s per 2 soft gels. These things, again, they're huge, but it's all about the texture, and they're so easy to swallow even though they're huge because they're just that gel that's like slides right down the pipes instead of it being... There's something about the amino acids that I just couldn't get it down. To recap, iron, very important just for anybody, but especially if you're going through autoimmune or Lyme stuff. Vitamin C, some ALJ, adrenal cortex, stress, bloat, immune system, NAC, especially I feel like since COVID, everyone should have respiratory support for liver detox as well. You can take 1, 2 to 3 times daily. I feel like I should probably start taking 2 daily, but I just take 1 right now. But this one's just another, I think, a staple. But especially if you're in like flu season, sick season, good to just put that in your routine. And then one of the most important ones for female health, not even, doesn't matter what you've got going on with your health, to prevent cancer and the female body, vitamin D is super important. It does, I don't care how much sun you get. I get a lot of sun, but you gotta take your vitamin D. I used to take these all the time for mold. This is how my doctor helped treat mold toxicity in my body, but they're also great. So here's what Histoquel says: supports normal histamine production, promotes healthy mast cell function, supports reduced histamine absorption. Cytoquel promotes normal cytokine activity, bioavailability for easy absorption. So these two, my mom got some for my dad too for his allergies because he has hay fever. But yeah, it just more of like a histamine thing. Like I said, use it to treat mold. I had a mold in my body and in my sinuses. So we treated that with the Histoquel Cytoquel combo, a colloidal silver nasal spray. It's my infrared sauna. The infrared sauna is an amazing one that my mom and dad did help me pay that off over the course of many years. They do payment plans through the company called Sunlighten. Highly recommend if you can look into any kind of infrared sauna. That is just for not just mold, for inflammation, for healing, for longevity. That is a really powerful healing tool that you can have. On a fun note, we already talked about the BrewMate, which stainless steel, fully silicone top on the straw, stainless steel straw. A lot of them, I'm pretty sure Stanley and Hydro Flask, both their straws are plastic. Just for fun, I had a gift card for Anthropology and I got all these little cups, and I tell you, having a cute cup to drink your matcha out of, your supplement drinks out of, how can you not be happy? They have like a white brim. They've got snow globes, oranges, clouds. They have more at Anthropology too of different patterns. Avocado cup. Snack time. I introduced to you my new obsession. I've heard a lot about these. I've seen them online. One of my favorite influencers, she is a big proponent of them, but my mom got me onto trying the Pro Mix bar, and I just love them. I don't typically do whey. They do have a plant protein option, which I'm curious to try, but this is their whey protein, and it does not bother my stomach at all. I'm normally very sensitive to dairy. A little like Pro Mix with the matcha, with your water, there's something about it. It has 15 grams of protein. I used to be a big fan of Go Macro bars, but I'm just not feeling it right now for some reason. These are lighter and I feel like more effective for my energy and protein intake. I would really like to try the Pro Mix protein powder at one point, but one thing at a time. I did work with this brand on Instagram earlier this year, and I actually genuinely love it. It's all organic, 1 billion CFU probiotics per serving, organic fruits. They're made in Ireland, no added sugar, no salt, GMO, no erythritol, no gums, gluten, soy, or dairy. So they're a really neat brand. I fully support, and I love the flavor. Just a lot of protein powders have a fake flavor to them, and this one just doesn't have that. So dang good. Another thing, we're actually doing this for our wedding at a house we're staying at. We're gonna make Erewhon trail mix, but not Erewhon trail mix. Erewhon trail mix is super expensive. It is some of the best trail mix I've ever had, but this is just a bunch of nuts and fruit, dried fruit from Costco put into an Erewhon mason jar. But we made our own, and we're gonna do like a trail mix bar for one of our wedding activities. And it's like such a great grab and go. Some peanuts, cashews, almonds, carob chips, and raisins, which if you haven't heard of carob chips, my mom used to feed me these all the time as a kid instead of chocolate. And all it is Australian carob powder, palm oil, coconut sugar, vanilla. You know, it's pretty dang good considering everything, and they taste amazing, and they just have less sugar. So this soap I discovered at Sun Life Organics, which is one of my favorite places on earth, and it says 97% natural ingredients. Here's the primary ingredient that's in it. I truly think it's the best smelling soap on the planet, and it doesn't make your hands all dry. Here's another scent that we have. I put in a clip of our new hatch and mushroom lamp cozy corner setup. I absolutely love this little cozy corner setup. Something that I've just been wanting to try to do is reset my sleep and just feel like I'm getting better overall quality of sleep and like helping my cortisol levels and my adrenals, my circadian rhythm, all those things. And the Hatch is really cool because it's not just an alarm clock, it also helps you set your nighttime routine. So you can set it to whatever you want, however long you want it, what you want to hear, how you want the light, and then you decide what you want to go through the night, and then how you want to wake up in the morning and how long you want the gradual wake up to be. So far, it's been amazing, and it's like a new toy that I want to play with all the time, and it has me excited to go to bed and wake up in the morning. So I recommend. And then the mushroom lamp is something I've been eyeballing for a while. It's from Bright Tech, and our like ceiling fan light, when I close my eyes at night, I would see the ceiling fan like outline in my eyes even if I didn't look at it, and that really bothered me trying to go to bed. So the mushroom lamp is a really soft light, and I feel like we could read the Bible and wind down at night and not feel overwhelmed by a super bright light. You put that with the Hatch, and it's kind of like a perfect way to help your body start to get ready to sleep. Like I'm nesting. Ty says it seems like I'm nesting, and I feel like I'm nesting. I'm just getting ready, you know? Yeah, so that's that. Another thing that I've been having to do is take my temperature, my thyroid. Your temperature determines a lot of like how your thyroid is functioning through the day. So I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to look like, what's good, what's not good. I'm gonna send this to my doctor, which I've actually been meaning to do that, so we're just gonna go ahead and take a picture of it right now and send it. I'm gonna send it to her after this. I'll report back once she tells me if it's normal, if there's something that we can do to help tweak it, and then I have to get more blood work this week for my thyroid and my immune system levels, my immunoglobulins, so we can hopefully get my insurance to approve the treatment that I really need. It's really fun how they just get to reject it because they're cheap, so that's always nice. Got this notebook for like, I don't know, $6 on Amazon. It's super cute. It's just a little green, like sage green notebook. My mom gave me these cute little highlighters, and I am just, this was my to-do list yesterday, and I pretty much got it all done, which I was shocked that I did. I'm just doing everything like workout planning, to-do list, tracking my symptoms for all the new things I'm taking. This is what I am doing to just try and feel better, and then the bright colors just make me happy and more motivated. It's a real thing. So yesterday I had filmed this video, but I just was not feeling it, and so I refilmed this portion of the video today to be a little bit more on my game and to feel a little better, but I still am just a little bit back and forth right now. I'm in between work calls today, so I figured I would just refilm this part of the video today, and then I had things I filmed yesterday that was just a little reset in the kitchen and for the bunnies and working out. So I figured I would just keep all of that but reshoot this for the start of the video. So you can stick around for the reset that I did last night and then wind down with the Hatch, and then that'll be it for today's video. Just trying to share all the things that I'm doing to feel better, and hopefully that can inspire you to also feel better. There's going to be a lot of new things coming on this channel, just focusing all on autoimmune and Lyme healing and just all the natural remedies to feel better and stronger. For workouts even, I'm just focusing on bar and Pilates workouts. Gonna try to start walking more if I can, and then yeah, just trying to do my best to launch my own fitness program that's bar themed on the beach and where we do Bible time. And so stay tuned for that, because I'm gonna hopefully be releasing that soon. But that's also tricky, feeling like God's called you to something, but then you're also not feeling your best, and you're like, God, why now? And then he's like, just do it, and I'll help you figure it out, and I'll provide. You know, he always provides. So we're just trying to figure it out. We'll talk a few more products and then move on to reset and then be done for this video. Let's run to the bathroom really quick. Hair looks like a Star Trek character right now.
The long process.
Okay, current shower clean products. I got this Osea pack, I kid you not, for like 120 bucks of this full size, this body wash full size, and their body oil. They do super good package price Well, my camera's not focusing today. Really good package price deals on holidays. So using Rahua on and off. I've been alternating a cleaner shampoo and conditioner. Rahua shampoo and conditioner. This for a mud face mask. Hair mask. Yes, this is just rosemary and castor oil. That's it. Tyus and I both got Surrey toothbrushes this year. 100% worth the investment. Aluminum body, castor bristles, has an LED light inside of the case that cleans it. This is the setup during the daytime. Little mushroom glass light, little hatch action. All you have to do is just tap the top for it to start. And that goes into our nighttime routine. So these sheets that we use are 100% cotton. I love the gingham green. I just think it's so adorable. And then we've got a 100% organic cotton comforter. It's down, and I was so sick and tired of having a duvet cover, so this comforter doesn't require any kind of duvet, and I love it because it feels like I'm in a hotel. So cotton sheets, what you sleep on, super important, and what helps you fall asleep is super important. So I just love this so much, and the hatch, highly recommend. When you want to move on to the next phase, you tap, and it moves into our rain sounds right before bed. And then you can change the volume, make it louder. Then we tap again and that's it. But enjoy the rest of the video, and if there's anything you want to see, feel free to comment down below. Having a bit of a, yeah. Comment down below whatever you want to see next, and we will catch you next time. Love you. Here's what we're doing for salad for today. Arugula, farro, organic apple, organic chicken meatballs, we've got pecans, and then the dressing is apple cider vinegar, Dijon mustard, a little pure maple syrup, and sea salt, and some olive oil.